Hello everyone, and welcome back to As Far as the Eye with the Awe tribe, who are currently gathered around a very sacred land, doing their best to gather up the supplies they need for their nomadic journey as we carry on trying to reach the sacred land of the Eye. And we do have some unfortunate news, because even though we have ended up at this very sacred land full of so many wonderful, wonderful remains and ruins where we could gather untold riches in terms of special skills and abilities, there is actually a new event that is about to happen, and the special event is called Spiritual Feast. The spirits gather in sacred sites to collect offerings and prayers. The sacred sites of this halt are no longer any use to the pupils. And I'm so disappointed to see that because I dreamed that we would be able to become super strong based off of all of the sacred sites that we have here. There's remains everywhere. There's 9 or 10 remains in this halt alone. So I was very hopeful that we would be able to progress quite well with all of those. But the answer, unfortunately, is alas, that we won't. And that's because there's a 50-50 chance that whenever you go into a remain, they will be a positive or negative event. And we can have Irene Moe actually come and soothe the areas, but it takes 10 turns to do that. And we do not have the time with the spiritual feast arriving in 6 turns to handle that. But I think that Irene Moe is really going to encourage all of the members of the entire site to really feel hope. Because even though that's not ideal, even though we are not able to gain all of the knowledge, the sacred knowledge of the ancients and of the spirits, at least we are still here, and at least we are still able to survive. So I think Irene Moe is reminding everyone that with the spirit feast coming, we should be grateful that we are even present in the land of the spirits, and instead we should focus on doing our best to take care of ourselves. And that includes making a bunch of potions, hopefully very soon, so that we'll be able to cure everyone because they all got so sick after they got a drudgery event, which is quite a tragedy. And I do need to try to find a way that we'll be able to get a little bit more knowledge stacked up. So I'm thinking about trying to find some stone soon. We'll have to see. But let's carry on. I think our next goal is going to be not to worry too much about the termites, because they're going to only go after jungle and we're near forest. Our next step is really going to be focusing on making sure we're getting enough fish that we can flee here if we really need to all of a sudden, thanks to Noan's special help. So Noan is gathering up the fish from these 2 areas as quickly as they can. And we need to have 720 fish, so that's quite a few fish, and that's going to take us quite a while. We might move our sawmill out of the way if we really need to. We'll have to see if that slows us down too much. And so we'll focus on fish, and we're also going to focus on getting Irene Moe to make a bunch of potions so we can all heal up, and hopefully get Irene Moe to the point where they can foresee major events as soon as caravans arrive to new areas, which would be really good. I mean, healing twice more would be awesome, but being able to foresee bad events would be even better. So let's work on potions. All right. And now we have taken out all of the game there. Meanwhile, Irene, so close, so close. Let's have you go ahead and make some potions. Hopefully, all right, preparing 2. Well, hopefully this won't take too long, because we definitely need as many of the bits and pieces as we can get. All right, meanwhile over here, Relly was gathering up some wool. And Zumon, we were having you wait. Can we get a mobile hunting? Oh, we need to get a permanent hunting lodge up. Yes! Of course, we do need to get a permanent hunting lodge up soon, so that we'll be able to harvest more of the game birds here. So I might need to build a permanent hunting lodge really quickly. I hate to figure out. We already had to chase away 1 flock of game, which was not ideal. I might have to put it over here, because there's not really a good spot to put it. And we don't want to get low on food. I'm always, always, always nervous about getting low on food. But Zumon, should I actually have you build, a mobile lodge? We would need stone for that, and we don't have the stone. Let's get a hunting lodge over here. And then, well, I guess Kalui is doing fine right now on the meat. We won't worry about the hunting lodge then. Do I want to get the mobile dispensary built? Kinda? Just to have it done and ready to go so that we can upgrade it and pack it up if we need to. Ooh, what about a mobile? Okay, mobile fishery, we would need stone. Let's get the dispensary because I absolutely know we've been wanting to get that dispensary going. And then we could even have somebody else work on helping to gather the spices. Yes, that might be really useful to have a second druid in training. If just to make sure that we have enough potions and that we're able to have better food. So let's get that done because that's why we have been gathering all of the wool. And let me think after that. Then zoom on. I wonder if I should have somebody become a farmer? Like, really? Just temporarily. So that we can go ahead and have some diversity of skills while we're here and waiting. Relly, what else are you good at? Relly was supposed to be our apprentice druid, but they're not able to gather any spices. Gathering more wood would be really great. No pun intended, but we've got somebody working on that right now. Let me think. So after we build that mobile dispensary, we already have the cookhouse, and it's already fully upgraded. Plus 20 production if 2 pupils are working in the building. But I've not been able to figure out how to get 2 pupils working in the building, because you can only have 1 at a time, unfortunately. Another, like a harvest hut we could get and then do upgrades onto to get more pepkin. Or we could work on more mobile things, like a mobile pasture, which seems to be pretty important, or build a quarry. Because we do have some stone over here we could be gathering. It's not a lot, it's only 300. But it would at least be something. Alright, I think we need to focus on getting everybody healed, which means pepkin. And that means spices at the moment. So I'm gonna have Relly come over and start gathering more pepkin again. There we go. The spiritual feast has arrived. Now we can go ahead and heal someone up. So when Kalui, or actually, so we're gonna heal Irene. Let's get Kalui healed up next because Kalui is our best hunter by far. Ooh, and soon they might be able to get plus 10 per harvest cycle to all harvesting trades, which I would adore. That would be extremely useful. Another spiritual feast. Wow, there's another spiritual feast happening. We definitely managed to find ourselves in an interesting place, I think. And Kalui, now that you have gotten here, you go ahead and heal for just a minute. And rodents are coming to eat the overflowing meat. Oh no, you don't. We desperately need that to take care of our people, so you back off. Alright, now Zumon feels like they have nothing to do, but we've got the mobile dispensary! Yes! Okay, and now we can go ahead and do the upgrades and keep the mobile dispensary with us if we need. And Zumon, now that you're over here, I don't think we need to worry about the meat just yet. But we do need to worry about the healing of everything. Oh, he's so close. -4 turns to deploy a mobile building. Or they can carry a mobile building on their back, saving us space in the caravan. That seems more important, to be honest. Being able to just have a free mobile building. That would be amazing. Zumon, do I want you to go ahead and build a harvest hut? Do I want that for the pepkin? Or do I want you to help me out with gathering enough spices for a hot minute? I might have Zumon help gather spices. Because yes, get everybody healed. We already are working on gathering up the fish that we can gather up. So, and then one of the other things I wanted to think about was maybe getting to the point where we would be able to bring wood and steel with us so that we would be able to just leave the small fertile land halt if it's too small and just doesn't have enough to offer us any incentive to stay, so that we could just immediately leave and make our way to the small rainforest. So that was a thought. I would like to go to the medium rainforest halt because it's bigger, But we would need to have like a ton of steel, and I don't think we're going to be able to carry that with us. We could try to make backpacks. Here, healing first, Seri. There's just a lot to choose from. Alright. Kalui took the healing potion and should be healing up. Oh, they only have 270 meat left there. We'll have to keep an eye on that. I might have to put down a hunting lodge sooner than I thought. Oh, and a friendly caravan just arrived. Yay! Alright, let's come and greet them. What's this? Oh, cool! I could do that upgrade so that we could get the 1+ wood for every forest and jungle adjacent to our sawmill. However, we need the knowledge, so we're going to keep our knowledge points. Let's return our resources. Ignore the spiritual feast. And then let's actually have Kalui come and say hello real quick. Alright, what do we have here? The caravan seeks to trade. They would give us wood in exchange for cereal. Or Cod has heard of your tribe and thinks maybe you could use a builder 2 skills. Thank you, but Zuman is adequate enough. And the druid of the caravan is fond of your tribe and gives 3 potion to heal your pupils in case of illness. Yes! Oh, that's fantastic. We will definitely take that. Alright, Kalui, now you can come over and you can do your hunting. Well, we'll have you actually heal. There we go. Neon? Oh, Neon is out of food. Neon can no longer gather up enough food to keep us going there, huh? Wow, Neon is getting really efficient at what they're able to make. We actually have a ton of food for now. And Noan is gathering up tons and tons of fish. Just look at all of those fish we're able to harvest. Noan, you're doing a great job just basically sitting on top of the fish. So Noan... Neon, what do I want you to be able to do for just a minute whilst we wait? Do you have anything that could help us gain knowledge? You're a decent gatherer. And if we got a mobile pasture and upgraded it, the people in this building no longer need to leave to harvest wool. And that'd be kind of interesting. Huh. I feel like we have enough mobile. 1, 2, 3. We have enough mobile buildings that we have to make room for and haul along. And if we need to make room for them and haul them along... Backpack? We have a lot of pupils. I feel like maybe they should start carrying extra if they can. So I'm gonna have Neon, while we have time, come over and start gathering. Yeah, we didn't have any meat reserves left anyway, so joke's on you, little rodents. But they're gonna start gathering, and then I'm gonna have Kalui come over and gather up that meat. Now we have 4 potions that we can use to heal everybody. And that's very good! Alright, I'm actually gonna have Irene Mo take a break and go ahead and heal. And then when Relly returns, they can heal. And then once we get, where are you? Pepkin returned, we'll have them come over here and heal. Yay! So that really having that group arrive helped us out quite a bit. And a shake, which is going to affect the different buildings. Oh, that might actually give Zuman a lot of ability to go about and build up that experience. Meanwhile, Irene Mo, I think you're gonna heal and you should actually go ahead. Oh, I'm so excited. And level up soon so that we can foresee all of the negative events that are going to happen. Alright, I think we're doing quite well. Yeah, look at that. Like, no one doesn't even have to move to gather up all of these fish. We're getting quite close to having enough fish to be able to escape this area if we need. And otherwise, I would want to work on getting knowledge. That would be one of my next big goals. Are you still not fully healed? Oh my goodness. I think maybe Pupkin needs to heal for a minute. Huh. I wonder if you're supposed to, like, not touch them while they're healing. Yes! And with the earthquake that arrives in this area, and with Irene Mo, like for crying out loud, go ahead and make another potion if you are going to need the healing. But with Irene Mo standing with this shaking the sacred lands around them, we have finally reached the point where yes, we can foresee all major events as soon as we arrive. This is fantastic. I don't think it's going to happen here because we're here, but now we should know all of the big bad major events that happen towards the very end ahead of time. That is absolutely fantastic. And yes, I think I'm supposed to like let them sit and rest and then they will heal all their way up because now Pepkin's fine. I have definitely learned something here. All right. And Zuman, I might need to have you build, let's see, build that hunter's hut in a little bit, but we'll see. All right, a forest has been used up of Pepkin. Oh, now we know a thunderstorm's coming. In 63 turns, a storm is upon you. Each turn during a storm, lightning will strike forest, a mountain, jungle, or a building. Lightning burns forest and jungles and damages buildings. Peeps are frightened, and pupils can... Oh, the peeps are what the little alpaca are called? That is precious, and now we know a thunderstorm is coming. So we can decide what we want to do about that. Okay. That is extremely helpful. Alright, we'll get more. We need to continue with our pumpkin harvest so that we'll be able to get even more food made. We're almost there on our fish. Oh, I'm so hopeful about this. Meanwhile, Pepkin, do you gain knowledge whilst you harvest? Pepkin does gain some knowledge while harvesting that wood. I feel like you either want to gain a lot of like extra wood that you could collect, or... I feel like, ooh, getting 25 knowledge while collecting wood. Okay, that would be extremely useful too. I think we're getting to the point where knowledge is just that useful. I can't believe we know something that's going to happen in 60 turns now. Thank you, Irene Mo. That's extremely, like, it's 88 turns until the flood is halted, so we'll probably just want to leave before the thunderstorm. This is so fantastic that we know that ahead of time now. And we've done it, friends! Oh my gosh, we have actually... Oh geez, and apparently there was another shake that just kind of snuck in there. But now no one has actually finished harvesting this entire lake's worth of fish. Oh my gosh. I think that that bonus for unlimited harvest might be really worth it. So we're gonna have to think about that when we get up to that level. Maybe plus 15 fish and then unlimited harvest would be a good thing. Or being able to get, because it seems like each lake has both fancy fish and normal fish, but I could be wrong. We will have to see. Oh, and now there's a landslide that's going to happen. All buildings adjacent we are going to lose that mine. Oh, that mine is just going to fall to pieces. I can see it now. Oh my gosh. All right. And I do think we have enough knowledge and enough wool that we can actually get a couple backpacks made in a 2x2 format. Let's do that. Let's actually have, there, we're gonna have one backpack. I think that we won't regret that. And then I might have Zuman go ahead and build fairly soon, maybe that meat area. And I think with that backpack, oh yay, no one! No one just got to the point where they will gain knowledge every harvest of the little peeps wool as well. How many more? So you need 30. Okay, we have a lot of backpacks that we could now make if we wanted to. So no one, time to come back over here, my friend. And you can actually get started on making some hunter's stew, which will be a much better use of our resources. And then zoom on. What to do with you? I'm gonna let Relly gather up the last of these pumpkins. And then we're gonna let Irene Mo needs to... Yes! Did we just... Oh my gosh, and no one just gathered up all of the fish we needed. Yay! And then Irene Mo, you're going to go ahead and you are going to heal. Thank you very much. And then we are going to have Relly heal. So you need to let everybody rest when they need to heal. So now we're going to leave Irene Mo alone to rest. Tropical mosquitoes will happen in a little bit. And that will be in jungles, which we don't have any jungles, so we don't need to worry about that. And let's get Relly healed up. Now that we are here, Relly, you go ahead. You heal as well. And yay! Okay, I feel much better about that, my friends. Now we should have... Yes, I knew that one was definitely going to go. My pasture! I forgot we had a pasture there. But that's okay. Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine. We're bringing back a ton of fish. I might actually have no one just carry on with the fish for a little bit longer. We'll have to see. And oh my gosh, all right, friends. I'm actually very hopeful about all of this. Irene Mo is going to finish healing. Actually, they have nothing to do and they're not done healing. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get back to making potions then. So we have a master druid. Relly is currently healing up and doing a good job there. We're harvesting a ton of things. We have got food, really wonderful, delicious, high quality food being constantly made by Neon, who is about to level up and become even more efficient at what they do. And I'm very proud about all this. I think really the next step is just trying to continue to upgrade the caravan as much as we can. And speaking of which, since we have managed to potentially luck out on how we're doing all of this, I might actually be able to go ahead and possibly look into building the council area. We'll have to think about that. Thunderstorm's coming soon. We might not have enough time to gather up all of the stone and steel that we would need before we have to leave. But I might send Zoomon around to just see if we manage to cheekily sneak that in, just in case. But alright, thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure. If you guys could, do please consider subscribing. Rodents are coming to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures. And if you, but of course, yes, to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures. Sorry, I'm so distracted and so happy with our little tribe. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.